Hey guys, Friday night. I got a lot of motivation, not a lot of time, not a lot of energy. We're gonna see what we can get done. The garage opened up, 67 degrees. Drinking a breakfast stout from Founders Brewing. And see what kind of damage we can do. All right, first task complete. I tried to do a time lapse of it, but I hit the wrong button and I'm an idiot. So I installed some slightly better noise vibration pads. I was using just some rubberized trunk undercoating from the Mustang, but went out and bought a kit. This guy's stripped out in the hole, so I got to get a bigger one. I also got this remote drain kit. Unfortunately, when it's fully tight, it's pointing towards the wall back there, which does me no good. So it's a little loose, but it ain't leaking. So let's run with it, huh? Works. So task one is complete. Still wanna, well, no, we're done in here, I think. I don't know if I want to clean the welds up a little bit more or not. They're close, but they could be cleaned up a little bit. This metal here is popping up a little. I'm going to try to straighten that out a little bit before we start painting in here. So not yet. So next is this guy. Get this lip prepped. Get this removed. Cut off the trunk drop, replace that. The new outer wheelhouse end, and then we're ready for the quarter panel. Let's get some work done. Man, am I the only one that gets this frickin' dirty? Doing this stuff? It's gross. Okay. I got this lip mostly cleaned up. I need to get the dolly out, just flatten it a little bit. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Got to weld up a couple spots where I broke through, right there. And then, oh, look in there. Lots of dirt, but no rust. I'm actually pretty pleased with that. There's a little spot here. I gotta make a patch for that. Get to try out my new steel. I got a 4x8 sheet of it, had it cut up. Oh, jeez. Focus. Alright. Got a 4x8 sheet of steel, had it cut up into some different shapes and sizes for versatility. For these patches, I'm going to be using these small ones. These are 1 foot by 1 foot. I'll cut patches out of it. This is 18 gauge. And we'll cut a patch for that. Give it a try. Hopefully get that done tonight. It's getting kind of late, but I want to get this little patch cut and in place tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to sandblast all this. I couldn't get with the sander down into some of these little crevices, so I'd like to take the sandblaster just to make sure that that's good and clean. And then I'll start on this trunk drop. Hopefully get that done this weekend. Saturday morning, back at it. Couple little patches, one here, one here, couple little slices that I had to weld up, couple little holes that I had to patch up a little because I went too far through with the spot weld cutter. Had to patch up a little bit here where it ripped. And now I'm going to cut this thing off. Wish me luck. Yeah. A little bigger. Thinking leave that on. When I get the quarter panel fit, I'll trim off any extra. Alright guys, we got this trunk drop welded in, and I cannot believe how well this welding went. Almost no blow through. Right up and down the line. Super easy. Gotta get this put back together in here. It's a little bit wonky right now, but we'll get it. Alright, got that all finished welded. Looks really nice. Really nice. Real happy with that. I still got a little mucked up fix up here, but I'm gonna wait till after I get the millhouse on. I am gonna sandblast that lip. I want that nice and clean so it doesn't rust in between. And I'm also going to knock off the rest of this old piece of quarter panel and up to here, so that I can sandblast this part underneath and paint that all before I put the quarter panel on, just to protect it from rust. So I'm not gonna be able to, it's Saturday afternoon, I got plans this evening. I'm not gonna be able to sandblast until tomorrow, but I'm gonna get this thing up on the cart, get all the junk put away, so I can wheel this out tomorrow, clean the garage out, and do some sandblasting. So Sunday morning, I need to get this cart into the car by myself. I'm gonna show you some of the kind of sketchy shit I'm dealing with here. Oh God. This is the worst part. Don't judge me. It's working. Alright, car's up on the cart. Getting it into the driveway without it rolling down into the street by myself, that'll be another trick. But I got an idea. Get to that later. So next step is to knock off this top part of this quarter panel so that I can get up in there and sandblast. And then next Saturday is when I go get the quarter panel from Detroit. So, alright guys, this is the last clip for the weekend. Started knocking this off. Yeah, there's some cancer in there. I gotta decide if I want to cut these spot welds out on the sail panel. Pull that out a little bit. I don't want to replace this because it's really solid. And it's solid here too, I think. So. Yeah, it's solid. So I mean, I'd like to pull that out and treat underneath with some acid or something, and then maybe spray some paint up in there. So I might do that. As you can see, this could have went better, but I have to straighten that out. This filler panel's in good shape. I've got this part. And the only other concern is this this part of the jam. It ain't too bad. Messed up a little bit here, where they did a shitty job welding. Just piled a bunch of clump in there. Didn't penetrate at all. I can just knock that out and then cut this a little bit and put a little patch in there. I think that'll be fine because the rest of it's in good shape. Once it gets cleaned up, I might have to repair the lip a little here where I went a little overzealous with the cutter. Oh, this is gonna be a bitch. This is the and here's the reason why. I know Chris Browse was asking me why I decided to take this quarter off. You can see here where they overlapped the new panel but didn't flange it. So there, you've got the proud steel here, and it had like an 1/8 inch of Bondo through this whole channel. It was bad. And as you can see, if you look closely, there's rust between. I don't think they treated it between, so that's why the new quarter panel. You can't just replace the upper part of the quarter panel, especially when the lower part needs work too. And this was obviously an aftermarket panel, so I'm not losing any sleep over it. The driver's side is, I think it's an OE panel, and it's in good shape except for a little bit of mess on the bottom that I can clean up. The hard part's going to be getting this lip off, because I don't really want to take this apart, and the spot welds are inside that jam. So I'm done for today. It's hot and we got plans for dinner, so I need to go get cleaned up. But Neil, anyone that's done a quarter panel on a Mustang, Billy, maybe Darren, if you guys have done this, how do you get that off? All right, that's it. Have a great day. Have a great Sunday. Have a great week. Quarter panel coming from Detroit on Saturday. Talk to you soon. Bye.